Inside City Hall right now, Austin City Council members continue to debate ordinances that will change related to homeless camping in the city, and their unanimous stance over the summertime has fallen apart. KXAN's Phil Prazan joining us live at City Hall. Phil, can you explain the ideas on the table right now and which one has the most support right now?
Well, Robert, according to my sources, the conversation from the dais and also what city council members have posted on their online forum, there are really three different options, but at this point, it doesn't look like any option has 6 votes to pass the 11-person council. That's 10 council members and then Mayor Steve Adler. Now, there's a group led by council member Ann Kitchen and council member Kathy Tova who want to ban camping and sitting in a good chunk of downtown. Then there is a group led by council member Greg Kassar and Mayor Steve Adler who agreed to ban camping and sitting in some places, but don't go as far or as large of an area as Tova and Kitchen. And then council members Paige Ellis and Jimmy Flanagan say they shouldn't make different policies for one part of town, one street, and not the other. They want to keep things as they are. You need 6 votes to pass. So at this point, it looks like the status quo is going to remain unless one group can get the majority of council to do anything.
But weren't all the council members on the same page just last June?
Oh, yeah. A couple months ago, this was a unified council to allow sitting and camping in most public areas across the city. But then the pushback happened, led by really a large coalition of groups, the Austin Police Association, the local Republican Party in Travis County, a new group called SAFE, a new group called Take Back Austin, prominent members of the Downtown Austin Alliance and members of the business community. Now, they want to rescind the majority, if not all of the policy. It doesn't look like they have much traction on council at this point, but we'll find out more on Friday when council members vote.
And if they bend to that pressure, what are the chances they'll have to rethink this all again soon?
I'm not impressed by instating policies that remove citizens.
Well, if there isn't a majority on Friday for the vote and the status quo remains, this kind of goes to elections, right? There's been open talk from the Travis County Republican Party of moving their change.org petition into a more formal petition. Those groups SAFE and Take Back Austin agree with that. And once again, that would be a ballot referendum to override the policy in May. And then for the first time, I've heard leaders from SAFE and Take Back Austin organizing to try and get 5,000 petition signatures to recall specific council members. If the council does not change, the opponents of this policy want to change the council members. We will see what that turns into as we go into a very partisan 2020 election year. Live in City Council, Phil Prazan, KXAN News.
The homelessness debate in Austin is not a new conversation. It actually goes back as far as 2005. That's when courts overturned the city's panhandling ordinance, saying it restricted free speech. Later that year, City Council passed a new ordinance that prohibited panhandling from 7 in the evening till 7 in the morning. There was also no sitting, lying, or camping allowed at any time in Austin. 1 year later, panhandling is banned from 3 sections of Austin: the area around the UT Austin campus, a part of North Austin near 51st Street, and then the 2nd Street area down to Lady Bird Lake. The previous police chief, Art Acevedo, wanted the council to ban all roadside areas close to schools for camping and panhandling. In 2008, the issue was revisited. The city spent $48,000 for the UT Austin to study what leads people to panhandle. As of the 2010 era, the panhandling ordinance had no sitting, lying, or camping ordinance because they were separate issues.